y'all, how you doing? If you're returning, welcome back. If you're new, hey there, my name is Renee. On my channel I do mobile home living content, I do cleaning motivation, I do lifestyle. You'll see some of the remodel of our home. In the future you'll see how we turn our property into a homestead. We've got plans for that, and I'll explain more of that in another video possibly. But you know, we have plans for changes in our life, so we'll bring y'all along with us. This video, I had intended to do a cleaning motivation video today because I had a lot of cleaning to get done. But plans kind of changed last night. We went and bought a lot of canning jars. We went and bought 5 dozen canning jars, and then she had given us another dozen for free, and then a large box of random jars that I'm not that experienced with canning, that I probably won't use for canning, but we can use them for other purposes, like such as dehydrated items, any powders or anything like that. I think there's some really large ones in there too that we can put some stuff in. But so we went and bought those yesterday. When we got home last night, I had Manny put all those jars that, you know, they're all in boxes, they're all in cardboard boxes. I had him put them next to the front door. I was going to get to them maybe today, maybe sometime this week. And he was going to take, and he did take the van today for a tool route. Our tool truck is in the shop. He still has customers that need him. We still need to run our route, so he took the van today. So we cleared out all the jars from the van, put them by the front porch, went to bed. Last night, around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, it started pouring down raining. I got up and went to look at the boxes. Yeah, they're getting rained on. I couldn't find a tarp or anything to throw over them, so I just went back to bed and let them get rained on. The person that we had bought them from had them stored in the lean-to part of their shed, just under a tarp, and I guess before that they were not under a tarp because they needed to be washed anyway. But we're going to go ahead and wash those today in the sink, and we're going to lay them all out, let them dry. I'll sanitize them when I'm actually doing the canning. I'll sanitize them before I can any goods. I'm not worried about that right now. I just want to get them clean. But yeah, being that they all got rained on, I'm worried that the cardboard boxes are going to fall apart, and we're going to have jars everywhere in the mud and stuff. So I'm going to go get them washed. Maybe I'll be able to get some cleaning done, and then this afternoon we will probably go to my mom's house because my older brother is in town. He comes up here about once a year from Louisiana to go hunting with my stepdad. But yeah, so this may just turn into like a day in the life. We'll see how it flows out, rolls out, whatever. But let me show you what we're working with these jars. And yeah, let's get to cleaning up these jars. So here you can see what we're working with the cardboard boxes. We just put them next to the front porch. Didn't realize it was going to rain. As you can see, you know, they're really flimsy now, if I can do that. So we're going to get these washed and brought inside and see what we're working with. This box was already soggy whenever we picked it up because it had been laying directly on the ground. So I knew even after that rain it would be even more soggy. So I concocted a plan to lift it up on a cabinet door. Alright, so now that all the jars are inside and the boxes are thoroughly soaked, I'm not even going to try to move the boxes again. Except this box. I brought this box outside. I'm going to put away all those dishes. That way I can also put jars in there. Put away any dry dishes there, or just dry them and put them away. Because we have a lot of jars to wash. So, yep, not looking forward to it. I hate standing here doing dishes forever, and it's killer on my back. But it's got to get done. And I had to use one of my junky scrubbies to scrub any dirt or grime or even bug stuff off of the jars, which is another reason why I did put a little bleach in that dishwater to kind of sanitize and just make sure it was gunk free before I put it in the dishwasher. I started with all the quart-sized jars first, and then here I bring over the pint-sized jars to scrub them down and clean them before I load them up in the dishwasher as well. So here I've got pint sizes on the top, and I've got quart sizes on the bottom. I've scrubbed them and took a microfiber cloth to parts that needed it. And I'm putting Cascade in it, but I also put a little bit of the dish soap in it. Someone had told me they do that with their dishwasher, and it helps a little bit, so I've been doing it, and it seems alright. Alright, so this is the very last of the jars left in the box. These were just some extra jars, pickle jars, dip jars, jelly jars, just some extra jars that she had that she gave me. Some people have told me that I can still use these lids to can with, but I'm not very experienced. I've canned tomatoes, that was it. And I made it into tomato sauce before I canned it. But I'm not going to use these lids, but I can still use the jars, I believe. If any of y'all are homesteaders or canners, answer my question. I can still use these jars to can with as long as a regular or a wide mouth flat will fit on it, right? Yeah, let me know in the comments, please. But anyway, so these were the last of the larger jars that just didn't have lids, or if they did, they would look like this, and some of them were rusty, so I'm gonna pitch those. But so I'm gonna clean these up and I'm gonna make them look like them. But what I do is I take them over here, I fill them with hot water, I let them soak for a minute or so, and then I scrub off all the dirt or the gunk or grime or whatever's on them. And then I'll take them over here, and if there's something on the rim, like rust from old lids or whatever, I'll use my microfiber cloth to clean that off, scrub it real good. And then I'll just scrub again in this soapy bleach water with my more junkier scrubber. But yeah, in the bleach water, I'm just using that antibacterial palm olive and a little tad bit of bleach. And then I put them there, and they're waiting for this first load to be done, and this will be a second load that goes into the dishwasher. And then these were the only jars that I actually washed by hand. I realized it would take a long time because I can't fit in there, so I would have to stick the yellow towel in there, and I would take a wooden spoon to kind of scrub in there real good. So I just started scrubbing everything with that, and I'm going to run it through there. But that's how things are looking now. I'm going to do a count at the end of all this to see exactly how many jars I have, how many regular mouth and how many wide mouth. Like, as y'all can see, this needs more scrubbing. I've just seen that. Oh, man. Alright, so put that back in there, and we'll scrub that some more. So, just an update of how my afternoon is going. It is 3 o'clock right now. Alright. Oh. It would be nice if I put the key in. Hang on. Oh, goodness gracious. Left the key on top of the roof. Alright. So, well, not let's anything. We're heading over to my mom's house. I have been, well, this is way different than the van. Cleaning canning jars for, cleaning canning jars all day. We're gonna go visit my mom's house for a little bit to go visit with my brother before they head back out to the hunting spot. But yeah, sorry, I'm brain foggy right now. So yes, we're going to visit my mom. I don't know if I'll film any of it, but I desperately need a break from washing all of the canning jars. Whoa, I'm in the car. This is way different than the van. But I desperately need a break. My hands, here, let me see if I can show y'all real quick. My hands, well, you can't see, but they're kind of pruny, whereas earlier they were super pruny. And I cut myself on one of the jars. It had a very sharp rim, and I cut myself. So I'm sure that'll kind of swell up after a while. But anyway, so going to my mom's house, gonna get a break from the jars, and I may film at my mom's. If not, we'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so my mom wasn't home. I don't know where she went, but I need to go to the grocery store anyway and pick up a couple bags of potatoes that were on a really good sale. So then I also picked up some chicken for us to eat for supper tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get some chicken ready for Bubba and give him some supper. I know it's probably a bit weird that I gave my son chicken and raisins and a piece of bread, but I was trying to give him things that he usually eats. He loves bread, he loves chicken, he calls it chick-chick, and he loves raisins. So it was just one of those moments where I was just trying to give him things that he would usually eat. Alright, so got some chicken for supper. Bubba Man's eating his plate. I'm going to fix my plate. We're going to relax and watch some cartoons for a little bit. I've been cleaning jars all day. Well, it feels like all day, but at like 2 hours or more. I'm pooped right now, so I'm going to relax a little bit more, and then I'll have to jump back into finishing those jars. So yeah, I'll see y'all in a minute. On our way to go check for chicken eggs. Watch where you're running, dude. Oh, that's a leaf. Okay. Alright. Any eggs in there? I see one. Alright. Let's see. Grab our egg reaching stick. Wait. Put that back. Alright. Watch out with that, Bubba. Yep, that's the only egg in there that I see. Most of y'all are probably wondering why we bought so many jars. It is because canning supplies are almost non-existent in stores right now. A lot of people are canning what they pulled from their gardens, and other folks are prepping for the future. But also, stores are having a hard time even getting canning supplies in. Right now, product production and shipping is really weird in our country as well as probably many other countries. But I had seen a really good deal on the Facebook Marketplace. Someone had a ton of canning jars available for like $10 for a dozen. So we had originally purchased 5 dozen jars from them, and they blessed us with like 2 to 4 dozen extra jars. We were really happy about that. I just have to purchase flats and lids from Amazon. But yeah, so canning supplies are in short supply, high demand. So if you see a good deal, you may want to go ahead and snap it up. Alright, so this is the last of the jars. I got 2 in there soaking so I can scrape the labels off. I've got the second load in the dishwasher. And I washed all the lids that weren't rusty and not usable. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. I may still use them with the jars they come with, just not for any actual canning purposes. But if I store any dehydrated whatever's in them. So yeah. Alright, so I came into the bedroom to do this ending because there's a lot of distractions in the living room and the kitchen between Bubba Man and Emmanuel. But yeah, I'm all done cleaning the jars. I've cleaned well over 60 jars today. Because I know we had bought, what, 60 jars from her, and then she gave us 2 boxes of free jars. So, I don't know, maybe 80 jars today. I'm not sure exactly, but I know well over 60 because we purposely bought 60 and then we got a ton of extra. So, cleaned all those. I've stood over the sink all day. I'm done standing over the sink. I did have bleach in that dishwater, and I think inhaling that has caused some brain fog right now. Or it could just be because I'm tired right now. I'm so tired. I'm actually going to go make me a cup of coffee. Even though it's 8:15, I'm still going to make me a cup of coffee because I have to edit this video for it to go up Wednesday morning. But yeah, washed all the jars. I did purchase today 2 bags of potatoes because there was a really good sale, and today was the last day for the sale. So I'll be cutting that up probably tomorrow or Thursday. Putting it in water in the fridge, and then we'll be canning it later. But this starts my learning about canning. I've canned tomatoes. A couple years ago, I canned 6-quart jars of tomato sauce. But you know, I'm going to learn to do more things. I'm going to do potatoes. We have a lot of meat in the freezer that we're actually going to can. To, you know, help clear out the freezer because it's running out of room. But yeah, so as for my question about like the pickle jars and the Tostito dip jars that came with twist top lids. I'm not going to use the twist top lids, but any of you more experienced canners may be able to answer this. Would I still be able to use those jars with a flat top, either wide mouth or regular flat top if it fits? Would I still be able to put those through a pressure canner and can food items with those? Help me out and leave the answer down below in the comments. I think the answer is yes, but I want to make sure. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'll probably look it up later, but I don't know. Sorry, I'm brain fog right now. So that's what we've done today. I apologize it wasn't much more exciting, but that desperately needed to get done. Those jars couldn't sit outside in those soggy boxes, so I had to bring them in. I had to clean them, or else they would probably attract bugs, or plus they were just dirty and I wanted to clean them. I didn't want all those dirty jars sitting in my kitchen. So I'm gonna go rest, make a cup of coffee, edit this video for you. I'll see y'all in the morning. And Wednesday. I pray y'all are having a great day. If you have any prayer requests, you can leave them below in the comments, or you can message me on Instagram, and I will put you in my prayer journal, and I'll be in prayer for you if you leave them below in the comments. Then other prayer warriors can be in prayer with me for you. So I pray y'all are having a great week. I pray your mind isn't as foggy as mine is right now. I've been kind of feeling this way all day, so if you can pray for me for clarity. I'm not able to think clearly right now. It's mom brain that's hit me hard today, so if you can pray for me, I would really appreciate it. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.